Welcome to Lady Jags softball field on the campus of San Jose City College. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and San Jose, the Jaguars, hosting the Hartnell Panthers. Looking at these two teams' records, San Jose 8-16-1 when they play on their home field. They're 8-8-1. All 8 losses away, have not played on a neutral field, and in conference 1-3, while the Hartnell Panthers 23-5 when they play away. They are 11-3 in conference. They are 3-1. San Jose, the Jaguars, starting pitcher Priya Quinones. She'll be in the circle for the Jaguars to start. In the batting order for Hartnell, you'll have Hannah Sanchez, the first at the plate. In the square for San Jose, it's DJ Martinez. Sanchez, batting average of .387. Starts off with an 0-1 count against Quinones. Second pitch allows it to go by 0-2, an early hole for Martinez. Sanchez, that is. Swings out the third pitch. That will be knocked into the outfield all the way to the fence. And that'll be a double to start it off for the Hartnell Panthers. In the early hole, 0-2. Trying to put her away, unable to do so. Panthers second in the state for most at-bats with 780 through their 28 matches. A runner on second. First pitch, strike one. Quinones able to find the strike zone. Here's the 0-1. Down and in the dirt. Sanchez will stay on second. Swung at, popped up to the infield line. Catch will be made, and a runner will stay at second. One out, top of the first. Player on second. Now up to the plate, Michelle Wallace, batting average of .266. First pitch goes ball. High on the zone, pop down the third baseline, foul. Sanchez remains at second. Quinones, the 1-1 pitch. Down in the dirt, escapes wild, and the runner goes over to third. She's safe there, successfully advances. So now a 2-1 count for Quinones. And a runner in scoring position while umpires having a quick conversation. The rest of the infield for San Jose will meet inside the circle. Quinones was off to a hot start. 0-2 count, and then Sanchez had a different story, putting one into the outfield all the way back to the fence, got herself on with a double. Team is second in the state for doubles also, 66, now 67 after Sanchez's at-bat. 2-2 count. Wallace, this is her 80th at-bat this season. Here's the 2-2 from Quinones. Swung on a little inside, got there early. That's fouled down the third baseline. Hartnell Panthers top of the first. They're able to put 2 runs on the board through 3 different hits. They left 2 players on in the top of the first. And now the San Jose City College Jaguars are up to the plate. Their first up is Ariana Vergara. Pitch gets framed inside for a strike. First pitch was a ball. Framed inside again. Also caught a piece of the outside. That'll be strike 2. 1-2 count for Vergara. .278 batting average with 72 at-bats this season. 20 hits, 15 runs. Way outside that time with 2 strikes, trying to make her chase it. Hoping to have her go fishing. Unfortunately, won't count this time. So the 2-2 pitch from Sanchez. Gets her to check it down the third base line. Goes foul too early. Check down third again. A little too late to the ball for this left-handed batter. The 2-2. Sanchez. Under the zone, 3-2. Full count now. Vergara. Not forced to swing. Ball outside. She will make her way to first. Jags able to put a runner on without a hit. And that'll move them to Jalen Corona, the third baseman for the Jaguars. A runner on first. Shows bunt. Trying to get her to advance. The player's choice over to first will get her there, but does the job she needed in advancing Vergara over a base. So bottom of the first, one out. Runner on second. And third in the lineup, DJ Martinez, the best batting average on the team at .471 at 68 at-bats. Had 22 runs, 32 hits, and 28 RBIs this season. Here's her first pitch from Sanchez. Gets her to check it down to third into right field. The throw back will not beat her there. An advancement to third as well. So the Jaguars now in fantastic position. It's the first hit for the Jaguars. Runners on first and third in scoring position. Got it just on the outside of the zone. And another advancement by San Jose. That'll be DJ Martinez stealing a base. That is her third time this season being able to get over. Pitch goes outside, 1-1. Ceiling. Safe back at third. The throw is made over. A little too late. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Ceiling swung at and over the opposing dugout. That'll be strike 2. Low and on the plate, runner coming home. She'll be safe for the Jaguars in their first run scored. And then the advancement as well over to third. Taking off on the wild pitch. Jaguars get their one. Count still at 2-2. Caught a piece of her, and she'll make her way to first base. So now runners on first and third yet again for San Jose. On first, it's Corona. And next up to the plate, you have Bell Walker with a .293 batting average, just under that 300 mark. Put in a great position right now with only 1 out, 2 runners on, down by 1 in the first. Have an opportunity to take an early lead. First pitch, thought about, throw made over to second. That goes into the outfield. Runner will come home, and another run scored by San Jose. Tied up at 2 apiece. And an advancement from Ceiling from first to second. And that should count towards an error for Hartnell on the throw. Panthers will have a quick timeout and a meeting inside the pitching circle, and while they have that, we'll have our own break on NorCal Sports TV. Hartnell better just like hammer him soon. I'm like, dude, that's insane. I don't even care if it's San Jose. Yeah, just, yeah. What was Dion saying? Anything important? No? Okay. I did what was better the first time, and then I had to switch it to what I did originally, so NorCal Sports TV is the home of San Jose City College Jaguar softball. Have another connection at the plate, and that one goes into the construction zone. 2-2 in the bottom of the first. A 1-1 count. 1 out. It's Bell Walker at the plate for the Jaguars. Slings outside the zone. 2-1. The windup from Sanchez. Two balls, 2 strikes. Contact. Into deep left field. That one's gone. A 2-run home run for the San Jose City College Jaguars. Bell Walker gets it over the fence. Her 5th home run of the year. Four 2 Jaguars. And now up to the plate, it is Chevelle Christian. Sanchez. The wind swung on. That's fouled into the netting. Pitch just underneath. One. Christian with a .247 batting average. Sanchez will make contact and popped out into center field for out 2. Angelina Castro, the right fielder for San Jose, now up to the plate facing Sanchez. No one on. Swings out the first, 0-1. Sanchez, get her to swing again. This one's popped foul down the first base line. 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. Trying to get her to go fishing. Won't do so. That'll be 1-2. Inside the zone, got her swinging for strike 3, and that'll take us to the second with San Jose City coming out of the hole. 4 runs to the Hartnell Panthers, 2. Quinones stays inside the pitching circle for the San Jose City College Jaguars, and it goes back to Hartnell at the plate, playing some offense. Able to bring 2 runs in the top of the first with 3 hits and no errors. First pitch gets through the zone, or second pitch rather, as the first one went outside, 1-1. Gabriela Perez, batting average of .333. Around middle of the pack for the team as this one is rolled over towards third. The throw is made for out 1. Quinones gets one out early in the top of the second. Started off hot inside the pitching circle with an 0-2 count, but then her third pitch was swung on, put back towards the fence, and from there the Hartnell Panthers had a fairly easy time playing some offense. The field had to do some work for San Jose. Fortunately for them, able to make that last catch in the outfield, or else the Panthers could have had 2 or 3 more runs than San Jose's offense on a whole new level today. Outside the low corner, ball 2. Quinones pulling right in the middle of the zone. Too high across the shoulder blades. That's ball 3. Three-one pitch. Quinones will wind it up. Gets her to swing. Pumped into left field. Throw made back towards second. That'll be a base hit for number 77, Malaya Carrillo. .258 batting average, able to get on base and avoid a second out to the Hartnell Panthers in the top of the second. That is the 4th hit by Hartnell today. First pitch, be right in the zone, 0-1. Swung at, popped up, and will not be reachable. Here's the 0-2 pitch. We'll go outside and low. Swung at again, over to third. Throw made over to second. She's out there, and at first will be safe. That's Michaela Sanchez, just able to beat the ball out and avoid the double play. Now top of the order again for the Hartnell Panthers. Go back to Hannah Sanchez, one of 5 players to have a batting average of .375 or higher. Count is 0-1, 2 outs in the top of the second. Quinones will put this in the dirt. Sanchez thought about advancing over to second. The catcher does a great job getting in front of that, keeping her from moving over. 1-1 now for Hannah Sanchez. Quinones, her pitch, swung at again into deep left field. Will creep all the way back towards the fence. Rounding second, going 3. She'll be held up there, and it's a double for the 1 spot in the lineup. Hannah Sanchez. 5th hit for the Panthers. Have not scored this inning, had 2 in the first, but now have 2 in scoring position. On the downside, 2 outs. And on deck is Kalia De Leon. 4.35 batting average. Has 31 RBIs in 92 at-bats. In just 25 games, or 28 games rather, 25 of them being starts. If there's any player that you would want at the plate when you have 2 outs on the board, she is one of the top 3 for Hartnell. Quinones will make her way back into the pitching circle. And here's De Leon. Umpire says across the plate, 0-1. That time it's outside. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Foul down the third baseline into for Hartnell. Quinones trying to take it to offense. Gets her to swing, popped up into left field. And that will be fouled out of play, unreachable. Remains a 1-2 count. Line drive into left. That'll go foul by about 15 feet. De Leon continuing to make contact, exactly what she needs to do if she wants to stay at the plate. Anything close she has to swing at. if it's far enough outside, and let it go, but only have a split second to decide. Quinones puts it a little high. Twos across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. High again. Now a full count. Pressure is more off De Leon. A chance to load the bases. Chance to score, or a chance to take it to the bottom of the second. De Leon will cock back, take a swing at it down the third base line, and that goes foul yet again. Full count pitch, more contact, and yet again fouled. De Leon really trying to get on base, bring in some more RBIs. Leads the team in RBIs by more than double. Got the end of the bat. That'll go foul again. One mistake from either the pitcher or the batter can make a huge difference in this ball game. De Leon staying at the plate. Quinones racking up her pitch count. The 3-2 popped up and again out of play. De Leon, more contact. This time it'll be all the way out to the left field barrier. The catch is made. De Leon took her time at home plate, but just couldn't keep it long enough. The Panthers continue to be down by 2 runs as we head to the bottom of the second. San Jose leading 4-2 over the Hartnell Panthers. Jaguars softball is on NorCal Sports TV, a 4-2 lead for the Lady Jags over the Hartnell Panthers. Looking at these teams' records, 8-16-1 for the Jags, while the Hartnell Panthers 23-5. And that first inning was a phenomenal offensive inning for San Jose, but can they keep that up? Their first player in the lineup got walked, and then following that, just 2 hits, but also 4 runs. Hartnell has been tagged with 1 error. They have 5 hits and just 1 run according to the scoreboard in-house. And contact made, fouled off down the first baseline. That'll keep her at the plate with a 1-2 count. Sanchez gets her to swing again. That'll keep the count 1-2. High over that top left corner, ball 2. Contact to second, and that'll be a pop out. 1 down for the Jags in the bottom of the second. Donahoe, batting average of .241, has had 13 hits. She starts with the 1-0 count. Swung at, missed, 1-1. Swung at, missed again, strike 2. Sanchez doing a great job in the pitching circle for the Panthers, have only allowed 2 hits. Despite the 4 runs, the pitching has been immaculate as she gets strike 3. Two outs, and next in the order will be the top of the lineup. Ariana Vergara. Tries to walk through the box, lets it go by, ball 1. Sanchez checked off foul. Vergara with the 1-1. Tries to go with the changeup, too high, ball 2. 2-1. Checked out foul. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Jaguars leading 4-1 over the Hartnell Panthers. Michaela Sanchez, 9-2 win-loss record as the pitcher for the Hartnell Panthers. Under 2 for the ERA, 1.8. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Tries to change it up and lob it to the high side of the zone. Falls just over the top, and now it's a full count, 3-2. Vergara able to get out of that hole that she was in. It was 1-2. Fouled some off, got a couple balls, and now a little bit of pressure put on either side. Sanchez, the windup, forces her to swing, goes down the third baseline, called fair, and it'll be a single hit for Vergara to get on first. Vergara, the left-handed batter, finally sees a pitch she likes. Gets there with ease. Still 2 outs, 1 runner on for San Jose, and that brings up Jalen Corona, the player with the batting average of .329 in 76 at-bats. First pitch, strike 1. Trying to add to their 4-run total. They don't want to play from behind at any point. Just earned their 3rd hit. Swung at the high one. That'll be strike 2. Sanchez puts it high again. She knocks this one over foul territory down the third baseline. So everyone will go back, unfortunately, for the Jaguars, as Vergara was already near third base. That situation with 2 outs, just take off running and hope for the best. When coaches tell you to slow down, you change things up, but no risk in going from first to second if a catch is already going to be made. So still with the 0-2 count, here's Sanchez winding up. Get her to swing again, and another one fouled off. Corona trying to stay in the box. Second best batting average on the Jaguars squad. All the pressure off of Sanchez right now. 0-2, just needs to get her to swing at something. Sanchez goes high, throw over to second, throw made in time for out number 3. Trying to take the base, but instead sacrifices herself to take it to the top of the third. It's 4-1, San Jose leading Hartnell at Lady Jags Field in San Jose City College.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College. The college.
Lady Jags softball on NorCal Sports TV up 4-1. Head to the top of the third with the Hartnell Panthers back up to the plate. Head to the top of the third with the Hartnell Panthers back up to the plate. Will be third in the lineup to start this with Michelle Wallace, .266 batting average through 79 at-bats. It's brought in 15 RBIs on 21 hits. She'll be facing Quinones, starting pitcher for today with a win-loss record of 6-5. Swing out the first one, put into center, and that catch is made. The beautiful sacrificing dive by the center fielder, Ariana Vergara. What a way to start the third. San Jose continuing their hot start. Quinones will wind. And just under. 1-0 count for Casillas. Right-handed batter. Low again. Ball 2. .2-0 pitch from Quinones. Foul down the third baseline. Strike 1. Looks like there's some action in the Lady Jags bullpen. Quinones with the 2-1. Got it for strike 2. Quinones tries to get her to reach out. Unfortunately, can't get the zone. So now another full count for the Hartnell Panthers. What we've seen so far in these situations, they swing at just about everything when it's near the zone. They just try to keep themselves alive until they find a pitch that they like. Here is one that is knocked into left field, and another catch made by the Jaguar outfield. First at center, it was Vergara. Now in left field, another one made. 2 quick outs against the Panthers. Now another right-handed batter comes to the plate. It is Aaliyah Cordova, hitting a 3.50. Low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Low and outside, ball 2. Quinones puts it right down the middle. Once the batter has been given 2 free balls, you don't have to really look at much. Quinones says, let me change this up, put it right down the center. She got caught watching. This time swung on down the first baseline. That catch will be made. A catch in that inning to have the Panthers stuck at 1. It's 4-1, and to the bottom of the third we go. It is Lady Jag softball on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
4-1, bottom of the third. It's San Jose City College Lady Jags softball on NorCal Sports TV. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thank you for joining me today. It is a warm one out in San Jose. As the Hartnell Panthers come to town, the 23-5 Hartnell Panthers, that is, facing off against the 8-16-1 San Jose City College Jaguars. Right now, the Jags on top 4-1 and back up to the plate. For the bottom of the third, they will have Jalen Corona, second best player by batting average, up for them, and the count will start 0-1. Sanchez has done great inside the pitching circle for the Hartnell Panthers, only allowing 3 hits. It's been a little rough otherwise. They've had 1 error on a throw, and the runners for the Jaguars just able to beat them out, and that's been the major difference. On the other side for the Hartnell Panthers, 5 hits but only 1 run. Interesting stat category. You don't usually see a lot of hits without the runs in addition. Checked over to third. That'll be fair. Jalen Corona unable to get on base to start off the bottom of the third for San Jose. DJ Martinez will now follow that up. No outs, a runner on first. Martinez with the best batting average, just below 500. A right-handed batter will take on Sanchez. Lets the first one go by outside the high corner, ball 1. That time overcompensates because too far under, and another advancement from San Jose. Jalen Corona gets from first to second. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. A runner on second. That's Jalen Corona. And at the plate, DJ Martinez. Sanchez throwing to her. And the Hartnell Panthers outfield playing deep past the Jags logo. Sanchez will wind up. This is contact made up and over the netting. The 2-1. Way too high. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Contact fouled off. Full count for Martinez. Panthers would love to get her off the plate. player you're most scared of when it comes to the Jaguar offense? She's had 68 at-bats, 32 hits, 22 runs. Will knock this one into center field. Should be easily grabbed. It will be, and no advancement from Corona, who still continues to stand at second. That will be the first out in the bottom of the third. Corona at second. And next will be McKenna Sealing, just over 300 on the batting average. She's brought in 6 RBIs this season, looking for her 7th, hoping Corona can get through home plate. That Sanchez and the rest of the Panther defense stands in her way. Swings out the first, strike one. Thought about chasing the second, does it, and it pays off for the Panthers. 0-2. Just barely catches that bottom corner. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Little bit of contact, fouled off. That's Corona on second. Able to stay in the batter's box. Sanchez keeping Sealing there with the 0-2. Launched into left field. That will be gone and stays inside the upright. Another one for the Jags. 2-run home run. Jaguars up 6-1 over the Hartnell Panthers. McKenna Sealing, 6 RBIs, make it 7, and just her 2nd home run this year. Jaguar offense on a whole new level now. Sanchez has been unloading for the first 3 innings, but it's time to make a change. They will bring in Katrina Longoria. Made 12 appearances with a 6-2 win-loss record and 9 games started. She's pitched 4 complete games, 2 shutouts, and a 1.5 ERA. And while she continues to warm up after that home run launched by the Jaguars at 6-1 on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose.
So a pitching change coming from the Hartnell Panthers after the Jaguars were able to get one over that yellow line. 6-1, Jaguars leading the Panthers, and the change that was made, Katrina Longoria in for Michaela Sanchez. She starts out with the 0-1 count, then evens up at 1 apiece. The 4th hit for San Jose was that home run. Knocked one onto the ground all the way back to the fence. Rounding first, going 2. Will slide in and be safe. Bell Walker adds to the excitement for San Jose. Chevelle Quistillon next in the order for San Jose. Slight contact made, popped up on the infield. A catch is made for the second out. One on base for San Jose. And Angelina Castro will be up next for San Jose. All batters were able to face Sanchez twice. So Longoria meeting each batter for the first time. One-0 count, make it 2-0. Inside the zone there, Longoria able to start digging out, 2-1. Frames it, 2-2. Twos across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Panthers trying to get out of the inning with no more damage. Already 2 more put in by the Jaguars. One on base, a pitch from Longoria gets underneath. Ball 3, full count. Castro lets it go. Ball 4. And an automatic base for San Jose. Runners on first and second. And Anaya Zambrano be the next to bat. .250 batting average through 18 games, 36 at-bats. Just 9 hits. Zambrano trying to make a change. Strike 1. Looked a little outside, but umpire has the better view. Gets over the plate, 0-1 count. Frames it again, 0-2. San Jose City College Lady Jags softball on Levi Flores. Sorry about the technical difficulties here in San Jose. It's a 6-1 game. San Jose leads the Hartnell Panthers. Right now, Hartnell has a runner on second. That is Sam Marilena. Right now, Gabriela Perez is up to the plate, the right-handed batter, and Quinones continues inside the pitching circle with a 1-0 count, no outs in the top of the 4th. Quinones gets her to swing, launched in between second and third over the shortstop, outfield, runner going home, another one for the Panthers, and then it after the single base hit. That is the 7th hit to the Hartnell Panthers. A bullpen, and it looks like now will be the time that they will exchange out, and that is exactly what is going to happen. So Quinones able to pitch 3 1/3 inning. But now the change will be made as the Jaguars will bring in McKenna Sealing. 1-7 win-loss record through 16 appearances and 10 games started with just over a 6 ERA. We'll see her inside the circle when we return after this break on NorCal Sports TV.
Since the 60s, San Jose City College has been a training ground for gold. Host to a number of elite athletes who have trained to achieve their personal best and made it to the podium. Supported by an athletic and academic community, we can all achieve greatness, gain knowledge, train, and grow to be a champion on and off the field. SJCC's athletic programs set the pathway for a brilliant future. Join this legendary roster and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Decisions I've ever made. City College has the right balance of athletic and academic programs. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've seen.
The friendships and connections I made here will last a lifetime. I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college.
Being a Jaguar.
Jaguars, they've seen a lot of her this year. Sealing 16 appearances, second most behind Quinones. What a first! And then an advancement from second to third. There'll be 2 on for the Hartnell Panthers. Sealing going from the pitching circle to go pick up that bunt and throw it over to first. A lot of the times, if there is a bunt, you'll have some of the other infielders make their way in. Third base will go down the third base line. First base will go down the first base line. Then shortstop and second would cover those main bases. But instead, Sealing tries to move her way over. It takes a little bit of time to get there and puts them in bad positioning. But they do call Carrillo out, who slid into first. So just a runner on third for the Hartnell Panthers with 1 out in the top of the 4th. Sealing facing Sanchez. Inside the zone. This one popped up close to the netting, and the catch is made for out 2. Ball never hitting the net, just dropped straight into the mitt. So 2 outs against the Hartnell Panthers. They've scored 1 this inning, 1 in scoring position, and it's back to the top of the lineup for them with Hannah Sanchez. See if they can earn their 8th hit of the ball game and bring in the runner on third. This one is in the dirt. High and outside. Great job by the catcher to get the mid on that one. If that was a wild pitch, could have seen that runner come in from the Panthers. Two outs, 2-0 count. A little changeup, catches the zone, strike 1. Sealing winds it up. Sanchez knocks it into the outfield down the third base line. It's dropped out of the glove. Throw made back over, and another runner comes through for the Hartnell Panthers for their 3rd run of the game. That'll be a single blasted into left field for Hannah Sanchez. First in the order, Sanchez, and then followed up by Kalia De Leon. Spent a lot of time at the plate in their last at-bat. As ball 1 will be pitched from Ceiling. De Leon stood there at the plate, fouling off balls left and right, trying to get her team up. Unfortunately, went out swinging. So now with the 6-3 score, the Jaguars in the lead in the top of the fourth. She'll make contact into fair play. The throw over to first. Got there in time, and that will take us to the bottom of the fourth with the Jags leading by 3, 6-3 over the Hartnell Panthers.
For your spot.
At San Jose City College, you can graduate and transfer in just 2 years.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Panthers able to put up 2 in the top of the fourth. Jaguars leading 6-3 on NorCal Sports TV. Ceiling had come in for the Jaguars in the top of the fourth, taking over for Quinones. We've yet to see a change in the pitching circle, or rather, we saw a pitching change in the pitching circle for the Hartnell Panthers. It was Katrina Longoria coming in that last inning for Michaela Sanchez. And she will continue her time there. Pitching to start the bottom of the fourth. First one will go outside. The 1-0 from Longoria. Tried to frame it just outside, ball 2. Ball 3, Longoria. A tough start in the bottom of the fourth. Longoria finally gets one in there. Umpire took a second to call that one, but 3-1 the count will go. Swung at into the outfield. This will be caught in deep left field. 4 out 1. Hartnell Panthers' last battle was on March 17th against Chabot at home. That was an 8-0 win for them. A couple days prior, they had a doubleheader at Taft, 11-3 win, and then a 5-4 loss in the same day. And then they had back-to-back losses. San Mateo just 2 days before, 2-1. But before that, a large win streak right now on a 2-game win streak as the count goes 0-1. For the Jags. Walks through the box and the pitch goes high, 1-1. This is Ariana Vergara for the Jaguars. Contact made, foul down the third baseline. The Jaguars lost 7 straight. Their last win came back on March 5th against Ohlone. 13-1, took down Porterville in a doubleheader, 7-6 and 6-3. Low and outside, ball 2. San Jose 18th in home runs, 13. Full count for Vergara. Longoria winds, checked over towards second, escapes to the outfield, and Vergara will get to first. And they're going to call an illegally batted ball against Ariana Vergara. And so she will have to go back to the plate. And actually, they say she's out for strike 3. So an unfortunate situation for San Jose City. Longoria will stay in the circle as this one's knocked into deep center field, hits the running track, pops back in play, a slide into second and safe there. A double for Jalen Corona. Fantastic contact made. Corona, that is her 5th double all year. 4th most doubles on the team. Now keeps her team in great position. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. DJ Martinez, best hitter, up to the plate, faces an 0-1 count. Checks one down, first base, and just foul. Way outside, ball 1. Swung at it. Gets it fair. Throw back to first. She is safe. Runner advances to third and a single into right field for DJ Martinez. Despite the 2 outs, San Jose keeping themselves in an offensive position. Runners on first and third. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, trying to add to their total of 6. Have a 3-run lead. Longoria gets one on the outside zone, 0-1 count. Timeout called by Sealing, who's at bat. Low and outside, ball 1. Got that in the high corner, strike 2. Sealing lets it go, ball 2. 2 runners still on. Martinez is at first. Corona's at third. Sealing at the plate, facing the 2-2. Lets another one go by. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Longoria will fly it just on the line for strike 3. My goodness, the Panthers sneak one away there. It keeps it 6-3 as we head to the top of the 5th. You're watching San Jose Lady Jag Softball on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Shoot, that was when we needed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm saying, if they would score, 3, they have 2 bases, and then, let's say, a home run. You only need 3?
Lady Jag softball is on NorCal Sports TV. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Sealing staying inside the pitching circle for the Jaguars. Will throw strike 1 for the 0-1 count. And at bat for the Hartnell Panthers, it is Michelle Wallace. 0-1 pitch, a great changeup. Gets it right down the middle. Wallace just watching it fall right into the mitt. Great start for the Jaguar defense, 0-2. Sealing on the windup. Wallace will cock it back and foul this one off into the netting. The 0-2. Low and just over the plate. One-two pitch. Got her swinging. A strikeout from Sealing. One down, 2 more to go for Sealing and the Jags in this inning. Panthers holding on to just 3 runs. Been playing from behind since the bottom of the first when the Jags opened up their offensive play with 4 runs. Got her swinging. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Heavily contemplated swinging at that one, but it drops off the low corner. Ball 2. Sealing gets her to pop this one into center. Deep catch is made, out 2. Sealing taking over for Quinones. Good strategy by the Jaguars. Despite Sealing giving up 2 runs in the top of the 4th, had a lot harder time getting on base. 2 outs, top of the 5th. No swing, no zone, ball 1. Cordova batting average of .350. Just underneath, ball 2. Tried to frame it, not there. 3 straight balls from the ceiling. Here's the 3-0 pitch. They're going to call a legal pitch on ceiling. Here's a replay. So, base is immediately granted to Cordova. Initially called strike, but umpire recognized illegal pitch. So with 2 outs, 1 runner on first. That will bring up Sam Marilina and quickly take us to the bottom of the 5th with San Jose still leading 6-3. It's Lady Jag softball on NorCal Sports TV.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
(6-3), San Jose leading Hartnell. A Lady Jag softball field on the campus of San Jose City College. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Hartnell Panthers been having a difficult time in the last couple innings getting on base. They were able to get on multiple times in the first, second, and third. They made a pitching change, scored 2 runs, but still difficult to get on base, and there is a big difference between that. Jaguars, on the other hand, opened up the first inning with 4 runs scored. Then they added 2 in the bottom of the 3rd. Now in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see if that repetition consists in scoring in the odd innings. So bottom of the 5th. And at the plate, it's Bell Walker. 5th in the batting lineup. Gets dealt a strike to start off the at-bat. Looks like the ump is going to check the batting order, make sure everything is set and there's no errors. So 0-1 for Walker. Longoria gets her to check this one over the dugout. 0-2. Longoria not going to be able to get it in there for the strikeout. Outfield doesn't like it. 1-2. Walker lets another one go by. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A low one swung at. Caught by Longoria off the bat, off the dirt, and straight into the glove. Throw made over for out 1. Keystion up to the plate for the Lady Jags. Longoria still in the circle. Will start it off with an 0-1 count. Here's the 1-1 from Longoria. Chopped up into right field, and that one's caught for out 2. Coming in all the way from right field for 26, Sam Marilena. Two outs. Here's Castro. Swung at, missed. A 2-1 pitch. Longoria. A little inside off the bat over to second. Quick throw made over for out number 3. And that will lead us into the 6th inning with San Jose leading 6-3. You're watching Lady Jag Softball on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
You're watching San Jose City College Lady Jag Softball on NorCal Sports TV at Lady Jag Softball Field. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thank you for joining me on NorCal Sports TV. We have a 6-3 score through 5 innings. We got 2 more to go. Jags bring someone new into the pitching circle about 3 innings in, and she has only allowed 2 runs, and that was in the top of the 4th. She hopes to continue that here. Hartnell Panthers, fantastic record this year, 23-5. They've lost 2 at home, 3 away. They have not played on a neutral course, or neutral field rather. The 3-1 in conference play, and the Jaguars would love to change that as they are 1-3. They'd love to see this win go in their direction. It's not over yet. They've played very well so far, only allowing 3 runs and getting 6 themselves off 8 hits. Count will go 3-0. Perez looking to get to first without a swing of the bat. Not going to get there that easy. Sealing able to get one inside. Fouled one off down the third baseline. That changes things quickly. From a 3-0 count to a strike and a foul tip makes it full 3-2. Sealing versus Perez. Perez, contact. It goes fair all the way to the 200-foot mark against the wall, and Perez will get to second off the full count double. The 10th hit for Hartnell. And another conversation inside the pitching circle. With that, we'll get this message from San Jose City College.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
There's more than one path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees.
Discover your spot today.
Sealing facing Carrillo. Is a double last hit by Perez of Hartnell. (6-3) Hartnell trying to dig themselves out. The 0-1. Oh, it's framed inside. What a fantastic job. Pitcher can get it outside the zone for the batter to walk away, but then the catcher does the work of sliding the mitt right into the middle. It's exactly what you'd like to see, and very well done by this duo. Although that time, that pitch be a strike if it were bowling. A 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sealing on the 1-2, gets her to swing. That's off the plate. And the runner will go from second to third. Out made at first. So 1 out. Runner on third in scoring position. And at the plate, Mia Henson with the best batting average on the team. Although she's only played 3 games, started in 2, has had 7 at-bats with 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. A chance to make a difference late in this battle in San Jose. (6-3), 1 out. Top of the 6th. Sealing in the dirt. Henson. Contact on her second pitch in the 1-0 pitch. Throw made over to third. That'll be a single and an RBI. Or an RBI, rather, never moved. So runner still on third for the Panthers after the catch was made in the outfield. Sealing gets one in, 1-1. Swung at, dribbled over to second, throw made over. Got it there in time, out 3. Into the bottom of the 6th we go. San Jose trying to add some insurance runs before the top of the 7th when Hartnell could be at their final at-bat.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path. One shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Lady Jag softball on NorCal Sports TV. San Jose leading 6-3 over the Hartnell Panthers. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and at the circle, Katrina Longoria. She's allowed no runs from San Jose yet. Trying to add some more on here. Although for San Jose, up to bat, it's Shelby Apostolo. Jaguars were able to score 6 runs off of their starting pitcher, Michaela Sanchez. It's been a whole different story as soon as Longoria got in the mix. They've had 8 hits, 6 runs, no errors. Panthers on the other side, 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Here's Longoria's pitch. Too low, ball 1. Ball avoids the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. That time gets inside. 2-1. Longoria wasting no time. Some contact into deep left. Apostolo will stay in the box as it goes foul. The count now even at 2 apiece. Full count. Longoria trying to get her to go fishing. Apostolo knocks it foul. Outside the third baseline, get another chance at it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gets to it a little early, but gets it rolling out to left field. That'll be a base hit for Apostolo. It's the 9th hit for San Jose City College. And that'll bring up Donahoe. No outs, runner on first. Donahoe, batting average of .241. Apostolo trying to advance. Here is her first pitch. Frames it inside, strike one. Shows bunt off the end of the bat, fouled out. Oh, 2. Donahoe cracks it out to right and will be just outside the line, but the catch is made. The throw over to second. Didn't have the pinpoint accuracy, but was able to make that catch. Marilena gets the first out against San Jose in the bottom of the 6th. Vergara. 2 outside. Walks through the box and watches ball 2. Walks through it again. This time it's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. A little bit of cut, popped up and out. Longoria with the 2-2. Vergara, contact again. This will be tracked down. And it hit the net, so nothing happens yet. 2-2. Count will stay there. The 2-2 pitch. Check down the third baseline. Throw to first. Will go flying out. Runner coming home for San Jose. Runner going second to third. Another drop on the infield and sliding into third. Bringing in a run and then getting to third base is Ariana Vergara. Phenomenal job by Vergara. Watching the coaches, looking to where she needs to be, because where that ball went, throw to first, she could not see. So she looks at the coaches. They tell her to round second, bring it into third, and now she's in scoring position. And up to bat is Jalen Corona. Seven-3, Longoria gives her something to swing at. This is on the inside, and the catch is made. That's out 2. So 2 outs, San Jose up by 4. Runner on in scoring position. And that will bring up DJ Martinez, looking for a couple of those insurance scores, insurance runs. Hartnell, with their record, with what they are capable of, you want to be up as much as possible, despite them not scoring since the top of the 4th, and their top limit has been 2 runs in an inning. You just don't want to give them any chance or any leeway. So if you can bring in at least that runner that's on third, it would be a huge difference maker in what the game plan is for Hartnell heading into the 7th. 10th hit, by the way, for the Jags on that last attempt. Here is one, dribbled over to second, bounces off the glove, and that'll be another error on the inside. And that will bring home yet another run for San Jose. And actually, according to the scoreboard, they're going to count that as a hit. A hit and an error is what they will deem it. So 11 hits for San Jose, up by 5. And the second error against Hartnell. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Right-handed batter McKenna Sealing, and the current pitcher for San Jose, hoping to close it out in the top of the 7th if she can, but right now swinging on one down the first baseline. Neither the right fielder or first base can get there in time. Back to the circle, back to the box, 8-3, 2 outs, 0-1. Sealing lets it go. A little inside, but still in the zone, 0-2. Sealing's 0-2 pitch. Has to swing at it. Dribbled over to third. The throw to first. This time it's easily made by Hartnell. Had an error earlier on that same attempt. But San Jose currently leads by 5 to the top of the 7th we go. Hartnell needs to tie or take the lead if they want to play on.
It's never too late to find your spot at San Jose City College.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities
with online and in-person schedules to fit your needs.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot and start your future today at San Jose City College.
San Jose City College has given me the chance to play for an amazing coach and thrive in an excellent academic environment.
From the faculty to the coaches to the counselors, SJCC puts students first. City College has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a 4-year college. Coming to SJCC is the best decision I've ever made. I love being a Jaguar. Jags!
Top of the 7th, the Panthers trying to keep themselves alive in this battle against the Jaguars. San Jose, 4 runs in the first, 2 in the third, 2 in the bottom of the 6th to take a 5-run lead. Be an issue for the Panthers. They need to score 5, and they've only scored 3 in the entire 6th inning played. So to the 7th we go. Sealing, trying to close it out. Ball 1. San Jose currently on a 7-game losing streak. Hartnell on a 2-game winning streak. Ceilings pitch. Nice off-speed pitch. Strike one. Popped. The infield, shortstop, catch is made. That's out one. Now it's just 2 outs away for San Jose. Upcoming schedule for the Hartnell Panthers. They'll be home against San Mateo March 21st, home against West Valley March 24th, home against Monterey Peninsula on the 26th, and then home against Cabrillo on the 31st. They have 4 home games coming up straight. And then they'll be away at Ohlone on April 2nd. Those are the upcoming games, and their final regular season game will be at Monterey Peninsula on April 21st. That is their upcoming schedule, and by the looks of their record, be making it into the postseason, as Ceiling will get another one inside the strike zone for a 1-1 count. San Jose, on the other hand, will be at San Joaquin Delta College in Stockton on Monday, at Chabot on Tuesday, at West Valley Thursday, and ending the month at Ohlone on March 31st. It's a 1-2 count. Lerma swings at it, knocks it out of play. Keep it out, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch will not quite be there. 2-2. Ceiling gets her to pop this one over to third. That catch is made. 2 outs, and now the Jags just 1 out away from getting a victory. Hartnell Panthers, they have 2 outs in the top of the 7th. They need 5 runs to tie and force the Jaguars back into offense. Unlikely, but it is baseball. Anything can happen. There's no time limit. Ceiling gives the 0-1 pitch. This one is knocked straight up in the air. The catcher trying to make there. Yes, she does! And the Jaguars force the Panthers 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 7th to take a win away from the Hartnell Panthers. 23-5 record for Hartnell, goes 23-6, and the Jaguars from an 8-16-1 record to now 9-16-1. San Jose City College, phenomenal athletic department, and their softball team proves it here against the Panthers. I've been the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thank you for my entire NorCal Sports TV crew. We will have more San Jose softball for you as the season continues when they play right here on Lady Jags Field. Until then, we'll see you on the airwaves. All right, we're good.